people, like I had this Christian apologetic come to the store, and they're trying to talk to me, trying to convince me of something, and I listened to them, but the moment I asked them questions, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to get confrontational at times. I don't know. It's like I have this like.
It's not at times. It's all times, bro. Especially when he's debating, bro.
But it's crazy because I'm asking them questions and it's challenging them, right? But then it almost seems like they came with the intention to teach me, and I'm good. I'm learning. I'm going to learn. But doesn't a student have to ask questions, bro? So I'm asking them questions, and it's almost like they get offended, bro.
It's not.
And they get offended. You know what happens? They end up walking out. And I'm like, goddamn, how the fuck is truth? If it's truth. Yo, you would have to throw me out the store if I was them. You'd have to throw me out.
You started questioning them, right? And now they're sitting there and they're second guessing themselves, because now
they walked out.
But now
almost
you're getting
looking offended.
But now you're getting them to think about it, and now they can't answer questions.
But truth is like, you can't dismantle. I feel like lies crumble under pressure, bro.
Yeah, but you got to understand, like, if they can't explain that, imagine how uncomfortable that is.
So then what does that mean? They thought they knew something? You get what I'm saying? So I'm coming from what I know. Like, here's the thing. Like, this, like, look, even right now, we're alive, right? Like, at least we're alive. I mean, we're aware of ourselves, right? Fair. But when you die, none of this comes with you, right? So what does anything really matter, right? So I'm not attached to my information. It's like, all this here, you even leave your own body. The body's not yours. The information is not yours. When you die, what matters? Nothing. You can have $1 million, cars. You're not taking none of that with you. Everything stays behind. So we're just passing by. But check this out. A lot of religious folks, they find meaning in God, right? So I find meaning in oppositions. So I have a position right now as we speak, even though nothing matters. But that's where I find meaning. Because if you don't find adversary, then what is the meaning of life? Check this out. They find meaning in God, but don't God need a devil to exist? Because, I mean, shit, that's the whole point of religion. Yeah. Is to get away from the devil and oppose the devil and be adversarial to the devil. Yeah. So even God needs an adversary. So you find meaning in God, you associate with that, but then you oppose or an adversary to Satan, when in actuality, you're doing the exact same thing as a Satanist. Because the word Satan means opposer or adversary. You see what I'm saying?
And they
forgive you, child, you know not what you do. So they think they know what they're talking about. So I've had certain experiences where I don't think I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, right? So I stand firm in my position, yet I still enjoy being challenged, bro. Yeah, I can't stand a lot of these yes men, like when they yes you to death. Like, oh, I'd rather have somebody literally challenge me and tell me what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. To me, I look at it like mental jujitsu. So I used to do jujitsu, boxing, and wrestling, and all that fly stuff. And now it's just like a mental way to do it. So I'm always very competitive, but it makes it fun. But I'm also learning more, because there are times where I'm like, God damn, I put out to something I didn't even know. There's things that I don't know sometimes, right?
Well, perspective is everything, ain't it?
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Because that's what really teaches us.
But here's the thing. We don't all know anything, because if they say they know everything, they really know nothing, right? There's like a Buddhist saying, I think it is. But here's the thing, though. It's not about.
What's a Buddhist saying?
It's like saying like when you think you know everything, you really truly know nothing. Or the more you think you know, you truly haven't learned. Like, you know nothing. You know nothing. You realize you don't know anything. Yeah. It's too vast, right? But it's like, how much do you think you can get from your mind, your human mind? You get what I'm saying? Because you're consciously aware of your conscious mind, right? But for you to become aware of the super part of yourself, which is the subconscious mind, which picks up, hundreds of thousands of bits of information at a lot more of a advanced rapid rate than the conscious mind does, but we're not aware of it, right? But here's the thing, though. A lot of the mind is all the universe is mental from a human state, right? Because we're having a human experience. But you're also a spiritual being. So you're a human being, but you're a spiritual being, right? But you have that awareness that you're able to align with. Now, here's the thing. God is truth. God is the authority, but it's also all good, right? Everything here, according to Christian scriptures, was created and it was good, and it was also very good, right? So that's the truth. The lies is the stuff that we're fed, like lack, limitations, all that is a lie, because we are limitless beings. But we have to recognize and realize that, or remember it, right? But it's not a conscious way to do it, because this is what religious people do. Religious people think they know God because they intellectually learned about God in a book. So they walk around like scholars thinking they know God, but they don't know God.
And just because they can quote scripture.
That's
and
it,
everything like
right?
that.
Written by man, and man's corrupt. But here's the thing, though. This is a huge realization. When you align with truth and you align with God and have this realization of what God is, and it's not the Christian God that you find in the Bible, it's actually, suppose that it did exist. Let me grant this. Suppose that Jesus did walk the planet. You know what I'm saying? Though that right there is proof that you are Christ as well, right? Christ came as a man. If he was truly God, then Jesus wouldn't have been just a man. Jesus would have been androgynous. You know what I'm saying? But the androgyny and how we have it is that if we're men, we still got estrogen in us. And women have testosterone in them. You know what I'm saying? You can't just have just estrogen or just testosterone. The fact that we got those polarities in us, we got a left eye, right eye, we got one right arm, left arm, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes in twos, is the fact that we're interacting within God as our experience in either the polar opposite of masculine or feminine, which is not a gender. They're polarities of energy, but they are representations that are manifested as genders here on the planet, meaning man and woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But now, when you look at it and you align with truth and you align with God, somehow, here's how this works. Everything you need to know will come to you at the right time, at the right moment, when it needs to be coming. I'll give you an example. You can have a trillionaire, bro. Like, let's talk about like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. They got like limitless money, bro, right? But that's how we determine they are rich. There's another way we could determine somebody's infinitely abundant. Suppose if somebody only has $5 in their pocket all the time. But if they need, let's say, $300 in a moment, somehow the stars always align for them to manifest that 300 on the spot when they need it. Then let's say they used it. They're not spending money. It's like circulating, right? Mm-hmm. So they paid it. Let's say somebody needs help. They can somehow manifest the money on the spot, help that person, and then the money just circulates back somehow. It's like the limitless way to fucking circulate that energy. You get what I'm saying? But our mentality has it on the fact that money runs out and we got to go back and work for it. When in actuality, that's a currency. So when we open up our channels, we have infinite supply of that abundance in the form of money, because in this system, it's ran on humanity. Humanity is the oil in the machine, is the engine that's moving that money. Without us, money ain't shit. We give it the value, because what's the difference between printing a $100 bill and a dollar bill, right? So it's our belief and our perception about it that gives the value of those things, right? So now, when it comes to God, you might want to pay attention to this one. Yeah. So now, truth and God channels through you at all times. And whenever you need a piece of information or anything that you need to figure out, look at the word we're using, figure out. You make a figure out of something that's nothing. And we can only do that with our mind. Through information, we figure things out because it's in formation. So we're making a formation in our mind, and we are using our imagination, the imagination, imaginación, nación, birth of an image. We're using that all in conjunction, and we are figuring something out, and it will materialize because it matters to you. You see how like all these words are there for a reason. Like you observe the words we use, and when you start analyzing and observing that, everything just gets easier. You know what I'm saying? Everything just gets easier. So the important thing here is aligning with God, aligning with truth. And the same way you align with money, money just happens to flow through and to you infinitely. Information, God, knowledge, all-knowing. You may seem all-knowing because you are all-knowing. But you can't say that as a human, because then you look egotistical. You get what I'm saying? So you don't know shit. But if you are aligned with God, which you are God, the same way you can say, I am depressed, I'm depressed. So then you're aligning with depression, you become depressed. If you say you're God, but you leave your ego out of it. You can't walk around saying, I am God. I am God. 'Cause you're thinking of God in the way you're programmed to think of fucking God. And that's not the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking substance that just exists and it's formless, shapeless. It's everywhere. It's omnipresent, omnipotent. And you are all these things. They make you think you're nothing but a grain in the sand in a fucking universe of all these beaches. But you are all the beaches too. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you are that little grain. But you're also all the beaches. And you're also the idea of whoever came up with all the beaches. Whatever it may be. What did you get out of that, bro?
Bro, you're like in a channel mode.
Well, what did you get out of it, bro? I bet you watch this video again, you'll get it, bro.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. In my mind, while you're talking, no bullshit, I was like, I'm definitely going back and watching this video again.
Yeah, bro.
Obviously, I'm definitely going back and watching this video.
You know, the thing is, sometimes I got so much shit on my mind, bro, and it's like I gotta like.
You gotta get it out.
I gotta get it out. But it's not at times it's not organized. I get it. it. But it's just like my mind flows like there's channels of information coming from like you know when you flow down a river and you just see like multiple channels just fucking like coming into the water. So I feel like sometimes, you know, like little kids say, oh shit, let me pick that, and they pick that out, and they pick that out, and they pick that out, and then. But here's the thing though, not all information is useful. You got to make sure that you rearrange it and ground it to the point where it's tangible. Because here's the thing, you can't just be
you just brought something to my awareness. You're saying what I got from this? Like, you are what you speak about yourself, bro. In every aspect, dude. And like, you know, like how you said, oh, I'm depressed, when you align with that, that's what you become, literally, bro. Because you're actually putting that image into your fucking mind. You're claiming that. So like,
you hear how you say you become, because you're shapeless and formless, right?
Yeah.
I can see your body, but you're made of trillions of cells. On a quantum level, you're nothing but like, I don't know, it's like empty space, but there's energy flowing to and through you, right? But you become what you think about. You become what you see yourself as. But you could be anything you want. But what is God to you in your mind? This is why it's important to analyze. What are we even saying when we use that word that's man-made? The word God. God. Right? Why couldn't it be some other word? It's the word God. What is that frequency? Maybe it's not even that word. Maybe it's another word. But they make you say the word God, because if you was to use the real word, it might align you to that frequency, and it may wake something up in you. Right?
What's the real word?
Well, that's what I'm asking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So you're saying like if there was a other word besides,
like how is his
like
name
the real word besides what the man word of God really is?
How is Jesus' name Jesus, right? When the letter J didn't even exist back then. See, but that's, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, nowadays.
So now they say it's Yeshua, Yesau,
Jesus.
No. Yeah, Yeshua, what did I say? And or Yahweh, like they probably so many different names, right? But they're not the right. None of those names.
Adonai, what is it? Like Adonai, but they all have different meanings of God, like in a different state of.
You know what's crazy? Everybody's in their own world, right? You came here. What are the odds that your name is Tony and mine is Peter? Your parents named you that, right? But your parents are God when you come to the planet. So they merge as one when they had sex. There was no gender. It was just, that's why they were having sex. That's why they say, what's the sex of that person? So what were they doing, bro? They were God creating the individual being you. And what are the odds that they said, we're going to name him Tony, right? Where did that thought come from? Why did they say Tony? Right? And words are frequencies. So you know who's God? To you, Tony. God is Peter. It could be Zigzag, whatever name I have appointed. So if you call out your name, how you know that name won't answer back? Some people say, Jesus, help me. Peter, help me. How you know that shit won't answer back, my nigga?
Holy shit. I got shin goosebumps, nigga. What the fuck?
Right. And we're looking for all these names, but it's like, you know how they say truth is hidden in plain sight? How about when you look at your own fucking face in the mirror, right? Or when you call out your own name? Real shit.
That one just hit like a ton of bricks, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we've been 28 minutes in this video. I didn't even know we were talking that long, bro.
Yeah, about this
That's
part,
crazy.
this part.